what we're going to attempt here is cutting down the cables. I've already taken off the blue silicon wires, which were just here. So I've already taken those off. I just sweated them off and I've put a little blob of new solder on each one. A little bit worried about how close that all is to the bottom of those FETs. If it will actually... It's not gonna, is it, Steve? No, it's not gonna focus. But anyway, they're gonna go onto that arm. Now what I've done here, I've marked... Okay, so I've marked up the arm of where the frame is. You can see where the frame is, stops, goes across there. It's marked with a lead pencil. I've splayed the cables here. Now, in this hope, with these XXD motors, these cheap Chinese motors, which are great, I love them. And these are the first ones I've bought that are only 8s. Okay, so they're 2208, if it focuses there. There we go. 2208, 8 turns, 2600 kVs. They fit on those arms. They're a little bit chunky looking for the size of the craft. But, hey, horsepower. Anyway, we've splayed out the cables. And what I was saying was that we're hoping that they're wound the same, because I'm going to do one, and with a servo tester, we'll spin her up, and we'll see how one spins, put round, splayed the right way, on ABC. And then we'll do a second, exactly the same, and theoretically, it should spin the same way, ABC, with black, yellow, red, brown. And then the experiment changes. We'll swap, I think, the outsides over so they cross and solder from either side, give us room to move the cable. So we'll swap the red and the black, or the brown and the black, whatever colour your eyes happen to see with that, over. To hopefully get a rotation the other way. So we'll do one, test it, see if that works. So maybe we'll do one of each first. See if they both go the other ways, and then bonus, that's what we do. I'll get a couple of them all prepped up like this first, so I can then go through and we'll go bang, 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 and we'll put them all together, and I'll do a quick little edit of all this and show it happening. And that's going to have that mad idea I had when I seen them on the net for only $8.60 with their prop adapter and their mount and their screws. $8.60 each, delivered. Bonus. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, this is the first one soldered on. There we go, let's do that bit there. Okay, there we are. Looks like I've ended up with black on A, yellow on B, and red on C. Okay, so we've got a nice joint on all of those. I believe I do. I can blow it up and have a look. Okay. There we go. My homemade Simon K 20 amp written on it so I don't forget. Not that I should, but you never know when I'm getting old. So I've put some heat shrink on. It's a bit dirty, crappy old heat shrink, but job done. Now ready to go on the arm. But I'm not going to go any further than that on one, just to show you how it's done. I'll go do the other three. Now I've cheated and I've just done one. So I better power it up and see how she goes. Okay, thanks guys, see ya. Okay, last one to go. You can see there, 3 of them. Got our 2 clockwise so far. So just going flat straight out onto the ESC. It was A, B, C. Gave us clockwise. There's the other clockwise. And then actually ended up crossing the yellow and the black out coming out of the motor. And that gave us counterclockwise. So the motors are all turned the same way, thank God, otherwise you would have stuffed up. So we'll do this last one and heat shrink it up. We'll be ready to put them on the arms, work out our rotation properly, which one goes where on the arms. Okay, there we go. 20 amp Simon K ESCs, whipped off the heat shrink, soldered the 2208 2600 kV motors directly to the ESCs. Can't see it, of course. I did a good job, believe me. All I did was just tin the end of the wire I cut off the motors. So we ended up taking those off each, 3 of those off each one. And of course, trim the motor wires. The motor wires used to be about yay long. They're now that long. So they've gone from being that long to that long. When I've put the heat shrink on, I've done it so we're actually going to have the writing looking the right way as you look down at it on them, so you can just quickly see what they are all together. If that's not the rotation, I'm 50% right. I could be 50-50, I should say. That we're going to go, I'm trying to remember now, with Nays boards, that it's, oh, you guys know. I'll look that up and do it. Snap. Okay everybody, well that's with them laid out the way they should be. So we have 1 clockwise, 2 counterclockwise, 3 counterclockwise, 4 clockwise. So that's the way a Nays board works. Bingo, chuck that on. I've got the wrong arm stuck to that one at the moment. Boom, boom, boom. When the PCB board gets here, we'll all be set to do it properly. Straight onto a PC board with LEDs and everything. Nice little present for the wife. She wants to fly one. It's going to be a nice little ZMR build. Okay, so, oh, don't forget, this is the ZMR build with the (2208s). Okay guys, 2208, 2600 kV. That's going to be the build for those. That basically took about just over an hour, 15 minutes each one. Strip it off, solder them up, put the heat shrink back on. Maybe it was an extra 15 minutes of me just stuffing around, making sure that I actually had the rotation right when I first started. But easy job, first time, easy. Everyone should do it. Okay, see you on the next one.